This is the most exclusive wildlife tour that we have ever done at a billionaire's private wildlife rescue and rehab, where he has decided to rescue and save the largest amount of animals of anywhere on the planet. And we have the first ever exclusive behind the scenes tour at Vantara, India. Vantara is like an animal haven on Earth. The amount of care that each animal gets and the sheer size of this place is truly incredible. It spans 3,000 acres, over 15 different facility sites, and each of these sites are focused on specific animal groups. And first, we're going to visit some gentle giants in their very own custom jacuzzis. Hello, doctor.
Hi, morning. How are you?
How are you, my friend?
Good, good, good.
What's happening here? Is this a swimming pool?
This is a hydrotherapy pool. It is a swimming pool. And these two elephants you see here, her name is Moni Mola and that's Champa, her friend.
Okay.
So both of these are severely arthritic. They're old.
Meaning their joints and their bones and things, they ache from too much gravity and too much pressure.
Yeah, so what happens is when the elephants are outside, before they came here, these are rescued elephants, right?
Yeah.
So they're being used for logging, or riding, or entertainment purposes, circuses, for example.
So as hydrotherapy, they get to relax in here, like that one over there.
Yeah, she's sleeping peacefully.
Get to have a sleep, and they just put their trunk up to breathe, and then it doesn't hurt their bones and their joints.
It doesn't hurt, it takes the weight off their joints, it gives them a huge relief.
So this elephant is so relaxed, she's passed out, she's gone back to sleep, but this is just one of a gazillion things that you guys do it here at Vantara, right?
We try our best,
We try our best, so let's go see some more. Look at this guy, look at this guy. Hello, baby. Get him, take his cameras. There goes an elephant. He's stealing all the fruit. Come on, buddy, this way. Here we go. Come on now, come on now. So look at these two. These two elephants came from logging. They were miserable. These animals were literally being tortured. That guy has holes in his ear. She's blind in one eye and was being fully abused. And now they just have this this amazing life here at Vantara. You can see how friendly and happy they are. And they're two of over 220 elephants that live here at Vantara, whose lives have become completely perfect. Now you may be looking, thinking, oh, how can they be living in this box? They're not. That's what's insane. So as you stay tuned, as we show you this, every single elephant that you're gonna see, they only overnight in places like this, and they move out into a private elephant forest, which we're gonna go see in a little bit. So look at this. Every day the elephants here get a scrub and a bath, which not only cleanses them, but helps them develop a bond with their mahout, which is the guy who stays with them at every stage of their life, walks with them in the forest, scrubs them here, feeds them everything, so that they have that intimate connection. In case you didn't think these elephants had it good enough here at Vantara, right now they're getting a hot water massage with all kinds of herbal medicine for their joints. It's better than a spa for humans. And believe it or not, here we have an elephant mani-pedi station. So these guys are actually trained equine farriers, meaning they take care of horse feet. But at this facility, the only facility in the world, they have taken that knowledge and applied it to elephant care, because in captivity, before they're rescued, these elephants have major foot problems from getting shards of glass in them, walking on boiling hot pavement. And once they come here, look at just how relaxed this elephant is. It's got three people.
Like, he's living the best life, man.
Running around fiddling with it. This would never happen with an elephant that had been abused until they got to Vantara. If you didn't think these elephants had it good enough already, just wait until you see the next luxury that they get to enjoy.
And so here we have the world's first temperature-controlled elephant jacuzzi.
Oh my God, look at this spa. Oh my God, this is amazing, doctor.
So this is
They're
like
in a spa.
I know. So this is like the next step to what you saw before.
Yeah.
So here we have, this is all temperature controlled, and here we have water jets at 3 levels.
It's temperature controlled?
It's temperature controlled.
What temperature do you keep it at?
So this can go up to 32 degrees Celsius, which you can use in winters.
Yeah.
But otherwise it remains at the room temperature, of course.
So it's literally a giant hot tub.
It is.
It's got jets, it's got heating.
It has got jets at 3 levels.
Is this the world's first elephant jacuzzi?
It is world's first temperature controlled jacuzzi.
Hey, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. I love this. This is amazing. This is blowing my mind. I'm so, doctor, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion being here, knowing what these animals have been through and seeing what this is like. I mean, this is paradise for them.
Yeah, I mean, even for us, it's really amazing. It's really satisfactory to see them enjoying in there, especially in the conditions they come.
This is unbelievable, doctor.
Yeah, but if you think this is crazy.
After all those insane spa treatments, every single day, every elephant at this facility comes through here and goes into this conditioning. Hey, doctor.
Hey, Boris, welcome.
Thank you. So what's going on here?
Currently, we are having a laser therapy session for one of our arthritic elephants.
Laser therapy?
Laser therapy. So we use this for arthritis, for acute sprains and traumas. Sometimes we use it for colic and even for laser acupuncture.
And they're being conditioned to go into this every day so that
Yes.
you can apply treatment, right?
Yes.
You can give them medication, you can do whatever needs to be done for each individual animal.
Right. And as you can see, she's constantly being given treats so that there's a positive correlation.
Yep.
So they're completely stress-free while the entire procedure is going on.
And once they go through here, there's a whole smattering of other things that
Yes.
they can or will go through before they go outside, right?
Right. So we try to condition them to come into the hospital, get through every stage so that if and when we do need to bring them in for certain procedure, they're completely stress-free.
Radiology and machines and all kinds of things going on over here. In this area, the animal are getting acupuncture. Look at this. This is elephant acupuncture. This place is the craziest, the best, the most impressive wildlife husbandry facility I've ever seen in my entire life. And it honestly makes me so happy that I want to cry knowing that these animals are being saved. And that's before they get to go to the forest, which is where we're going right now. The forest is one of the most special sites at Vantara, a 2,000-acre lot where there are no cages or restraints. They browse, interact with other species, and most importantly, act like elephants. Welcome to the Greenbelt. Whether an animal was rescued from a human-wildlife conflict zone or saved from performing in a circus, once they get to Vantara, their life has changed forever. No more chains or torture devices. They now live a life worth living. Imagine being chained up in these torture devices, literally 22 hours a day in the boiling hot sun where your feet are burning on concrete. And when you walk through the doors here at Vantara, never again will those horrible torture devices be a part of their life. Look at how much they even hate it. They're just literally breaking them and throwing them around. They know that they've come to freedom here and happiness from a life of otherwise torture.
They're so happy.
Some very powerful stuff. It's amazing, huh, Kyle? Yeah, it's really powerful to think what they've come from and where they are now. On to happier times.
भाई एक छोटी सी क्लैप हो जाए अंबानी फैमिली के लिए स्पेशली, ओके? लाइक दे दो यार एक.
Hey, Naman.
Hi, Forrest.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
Good to
How are
see
you?
you. I'm
Yeah.
very well. Tell me about these beautiful, grumpy kitties that you have here.
So you're
Beautiful
standing
and
at
scary.
the world's biggest and the largest leopard rescue center.
Okay. How many leopards?
We've got more than 250 leopards.
250 leopards. Get up.
अंबानी फैमिली जो भी करती है सबसे बड़ा ही करती है, छोटा मोटा नहीं.
So where do you keep 250 leopards?
So this whole facility,
Yeah.
it's a 60-acre facility.
Okay.
And we've got more than 150 paddocks and night cells.
Well, my understanding is one of these leopards, I'm not sure which one,
Yeah.
is a notorious man-eater.
Right behind you.
This one?
Yes.
What's this leopard's name?
His name is Love.
Love?
Yeah.
It's not a very intimidating name for a leopard. How many people has Love killed?
Somewhat more than 20.
More than 20?
Yes.
So is he called Love because he loves to eat people?
It's because of the caretakers who actually love him.
I see. So this animal that's showing me this unbelievably relaxed body language is calm, he's lying down, he's not hiding, he's eaten 20 people.
Yes.
Get out of here. Typically when an animal like a leopard or a tiger becomes a man-eater,
Yeah.
there's a reason. They don't
Yes.
choose to become a man-eater. What was Love's reason?
See, normally what's happening here is when we rescued these animals from the lion-dominated areas, our team found out that the lions were actually struggling for the resources.
I see.
And you see, when a big cat like lion is struggling for the resources, leopards cannot live in the area.
So he had nothing to eat.
And in search of easy prey, in search of stray animals, they come into cities and villages. And that's how where they get into the conflict with humans.
I see. So you're a pretty naughty kitty if you've eaten 20 people. How have you managed to get him this relaxed and this calm?
You want to know it?
Yes, I do.
Come, let me show it to you.
Okay. I better not go in there. Okay. You stood up like we were going in.
So we actually train this animal. This is known as positive reinforcement training.
So you've got the whistle, that's his cue.
Yes.
And then is that target for target training?
Exactly.
So he puts his nose on. Well, look it's like a house cat. It's a man-eating house cat. That's
Yes.
what you've managed to create here.
And you know what? We are not changing his natural behavior, but this
Right.
training helps us to actually keep a track on the health of these.
Oh my goodness, look at this. I am literally petting the tail of a notorious Indian man-eating leopard. I mean, this is wild. And what's more wild than the fact that this animal has killed and eaten 23 people, or that he's been rescued and living in this insane facility, is the fact that while holding his tail, this notorious man-eater who's backing his butt up towards me, he couldn't care less. He is happy. He is relaxed. His body language is showing you calmness. They don't have to sedate him. They don't have to put him under any undue stress. And literally, it's like playing with a big man-eating house kitty. Well, this is unbelievable.
This is not melanistic.
This is a different. Is this a skin
Yes.
condition?
Genuine.
What is
It's a
going
skin
on?
condition.
What is it? Hi.
This is known as vitiligo.
So when it's so much melanism that it starts to turn white or
It
silver.
starts turning back.
Starts turning back.
Yes, the grayish pattern you see, that's a very rare condition.
How many?
Look at the eyes, man. Wow. Get those eyes, man.
Back.
Crazy.
Start turning back.
Yes, the grayish pattern you see, that's a very rare condition.
How many of these are there in the world?
I don't know, probably 2, 3.
2 or 3 in the entire world, and you have one of them
Super
here.
Yes.
And she looks like she was hand raised or
Yes,
captive
she was in a
facility.
captive facility before.
Wow. So here you can really see the difference between melanism and vitiligo. So vitiligo is this unbelievably rare condition where there's so much melanism, like this leopard here, this hyper black melanism, that the skin actually reverts back. So it overproduces melanism to the point that it kind of conks out and then it starts creating a white color, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, and this one's a bit cheeky. You're not like Tusker. This
Not at all.
one would kill you.
Tusker is incredibly beautiful, but vitiligo is a rare autoimmune condition, and without the special care that Vantara gives her, she would.
Hey there, Arj.
Hi, folks.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good.
Oh man, you're just hanging out here with all your pet dinosaurs, huh?
Childhood dream, living it.
भाई सबके बीच में खड़े ये लोग. Crazy.
So these are all muggers, right?
Correct. So we are at Vantara's Crocodile Rescue Centre right now, and all of these big crocs here are our male mugger crocodiles.
These are all males.
All males.
Oh
this
my
is a
goodness.
large male group of mugger crocodiles. You can see they have a big spacious enclosure here.
This is a ton of space.
Correct. So we got all these crocodiles in as part of our ongoing efforts to decongest Indian zoos.
Oh, you're
Rescued from various
सब chill कर रहे हो भाई. कुछ नहीं, बस just chill करो. अनंत भाई अंबानी फैमिली ने मस्त रिजॉर्ट बनाया है, chill करो.
places. They have a very comfortable and much more spacious home than they did have at any of their previous facilities. Calm down now.
calm. That's
Hey!
enough.
No worries, no worries. That's the problem. When one of them gets
They get
turned
all fired
on,
up.
they
That's
all
enough.
get fired up.
That's enough. Calm down. Calm down.
Meat head,
He
yeah.
thinks these are chicken legs. You see
Yeah,
these
yeah.
skinny legs?
You
He's
need,
like,
you
those
need
are-
to hit the gym a bit.
I know. See, look at him. Look at him. Hey, that's enough out of you. It's enough.
Come on.
Calm down.
Come on.
Off you go.
Come
Back
on.
up. Back
Come
it
on.
up. Back it
Come
up.
on.
Back
Come
it up. There you go. Tell me a bit about mugger crocodiles. I'll say of all the crocodilians, they're one that I have very little experience with.
Understood. So mugger crocs are the most widespread Indian species of crocodile. So they are found pretty much across peninsular India. They also have the broadest snout of any true crocodilian. So, you know, they are adapted to eat much larger
Look at
prey.
this guy. Hey,
Yeah, he's looking for a snack
you
as
just
well.
be quiet. Sorry, they're adapted to eat larger prey.
Adapted to eat larger prey. They do exert tremendous bite force.
This entire trip and this entire place has been one of these things where dreams for me are coming true, and I'm actually getting goosebumps and like butterflies in my stomach. I have never been like celebrity shy or anything like that, and right now I might freak out. They've said just go ahead, and if you'd like to interact with the okapis, these two have been born here. They're two very special okapis, and just go right in.
Approaching wildlife that you're unfamiliar with is unwise and be dangerous to the animal. But these okapis have been raised by Mavesh, who we'll meet a little bit later. So I trust his judgment, giving us the okay to get up close and personal.
Get
It's
close.
like it's like mixture of zebra and deer and पता नहीं क्या
To one without upsetting it, but it's like, oh, I'm like
like a
jittery
bit
with
of
excitement
donkey.
because this is an animal I've wanted to see up close my whole life. One really cool thing about okapis is they weren't even discovered.
like
until
giraffe. The face is like
1901.
giraffe.
They were thought to be mythological, and when they were discovered, it was figured out how elusive they are, how shy they are, and because they're related to giraffes, they're browsers, so they pick all this vegetation with a tongue that's insane. It's 18 inches long, so
Whoa.
and just look at them. I think they're like the most beautiful animal in the entire world. They are very shy, waxy ears. Look at what it's like petting him. That's the grease that they emit from their coat to keep them water repellent. So one thing that's so incredible about okapis, outside of looking like something a child drew on a piece of paper, is with this 18-inch browser tongue, they're the only animal in the world that can take their tongue and clean the backside and inside of their ears and their eyeballs with their own tongue to keep them healthy, which is absolutely crazy. Look at him though, he's just so cute. I love him. I want to hug him and then my whole shirt will look like this, but boy. Gharial are literally my favorite animal in the entire world. How many are in here?
We have 32 subadults in this.
They're pretty shy, right?
They're very shy. They're
Yeah.
not the most aggressive species of crocodile. They can give you a quick bite off to the side
Of course,
because they
yeah.
move left, right really fast.
Yep.
Not old enough to breed yet.
So something I have to try that. I've never touched a Gharial. I have to touch a Gharial.
That's all.
Look at that. I have touched a Gharial. I've touched a Gharial. That's dream come true.
Again, this is very dangerous, and I'm risking losing a finger. But
It is
years of
dangerous,
experience with
bhai.
crocodilians and with Arj by my side, I'm confident I'll be okay.
Look at this sneaky one. Hello. Ooh, that would be some stitches. Look at that. So in the wild, and they can cause some trouble. A bite from one of those is
A
devastating.
bite from a big gharial would be very painful, but typically that would only happen if
क्योंकि दांत तो देखो भाई कितने नोकील है.
the animal is a male
Right.
defending a clutch of babies. You've seen the images of gharial forming creches with the babies. So
Of course.
males,
Stop.
it's believed that males do that to advertise their suitability as potential parents. So
Interesting.
there are guardian males that oversee big groups of 200, 300, 400 babies at a stretch, and they're not necessarily the parent.
बहुत ही शांत है, like शांति से देख रहे हैं क्या हो रहा है, क्या चल रहा है, कुछ ज़्यादा, you know.
So half of those babies.
Ah.
That's just them signaling their suitability as a potential future mate for some of these females.
So the Gharial, I learned this the last time I was here, is the type of Indian pot.
Ghara. The
Ghara.
word ghara means pot.
Pot.
Ghara means pot.
And so that's what that little bulbous thing on the end of the nose
Correct.
is.
It looked like a pot to the initial lot of people who saw these animals. But it's got a lot more function than just being a visual.
Sure.
This thing, the males use it for sexual signaling. And aside from that, they're known to use that to amplify the calls that they make to females.
They're like,
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
a big part of their breeding process as well. So the bigger the ghada, the more attractive that male is to potential mates. So it's like peacocks or any other animal. It's all
Of course.
different forms of sexual signaling.
Of
and
course.
the ghara plays a big role in gharial reproduction.
We decided to check out a hippo species that's been taking the world by storm.
this is Mudang on steroids over here, right? So
Yes.
this is, what's funny is, of every animal that we've been around, this is probably the most dangerous one.
Exactly.
And as adorable and cute as this pygmy hippo looks, you were terrified. You were like, don't go in there.
Yeah, exactly. Because anytime they'll change their behavior.
What I know about hippos is big Nile hippos from where I'm from in Zimbabwe.
Yep.
They're not aggressive, they're nervous.
Yep.
So if they feel trapped at all, they come at you. How is that compared to a dwarf hippo?
These guys,
Pygmy.
anytime their mood changes.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah.
We can't believe, even if we are cleaning, they'll be hiding, they'll be coming very close to us,
Yeah.
and they'll be immediately charging.
So they really are actually aggressive, not just
Aggressive,
defensive.
very aggressive.
Interesting.
Exactly. Basically, we want all our animal to be wild. We are not playing with them, we are not taming them, nothing.
Right.
Just releasing them, just observing them.
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look
here
at
she
that.
comes.
Yep.
Better back up. She's getting cheeky now. There we go. Good job. So take a look at that white secretion by her ear there. That is a natural sunscreen.
See.
So there we go. Now we're okay. For now. So that's a natural sunscreen that they emit from the glands behind their ears, and then they'll go and rub it against the tree and rub it all over their body, and that protects them from the very harsh North African sun where they're from. So
Right.
absolutely amazing animals. So tell me a little bit about these pygmy hippos. Honestly, I don't know that much about them.
They are from Central Africa.
Yeah.
Everyone know that.
Yep.
And they are from the rainforest.
One of the reasons I wanted to feature her is because I thought when you told me the story about how you got these two and how Mr. Ambani rescued them, I couldn't believe it. So get this, right? These pygmy hippos were in a hotel pond in Sri Lanka, okay? That means these animals had been collected likely from the wild
Yeah.
and somehow smuggled from Central Africa to Sri Lanka, where some of the most dangerous and aggressive little chubby hamsters you've ever seen were hanging out in a hotel pond as a spectacle for tourists. And then Mr. Ambani heard about this,
Yep.
went down there and rescued them and brought them to this oasis. That's like deciding to get, a killer wolf as a pet and put it in your hotel lobby and be like, go pet the nice friendly dog. I mean, I cannot think of a worse pet to have at a hotel than these guys, which are so notoriously cheeky and horrible. I mean, even what we're doing right now is quite dangerous.
Even that's why I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at. I'm just observing the animal. You know.
Well, I think it's so fantastic
कभी भी आ सकते हैं दिमाग घुमा
what
हुआ
you
है
guys are doing here and the fact that you saved.
Before we go check out some insane color morph tigers, let's go see some rhinos that were rescued from a flood.
One of the coolest things here, I think, at Vantara is the fact that you guys are working to save Indian rhino,
Right.
which are in a lot of trouble, like all rhinos. So, how did you end up with these guys?
See, we rescued these guys from the Assam flood.
Oh,
basically.
there was a huge flood in the Assam.
Yes, they were very small calves when they rescued, and now they are enjoying this 5-acre land.
5 acres just for 2 of them.
Yeah, just for those.
That's
two.
amazing.
And with natural 2 water bodies.
Yeah.
You can see the natural
Oh,
2
I
water
saw
bodies.
them wallowing in the
They're
water.
wallowing in the
They're a bit,
water.
I can see they're a bit cheeky, so we must slowly
Really,
make our
really.
way
They
back.
will
but-
charge any time.
look at the ears bro कि कान बहुत मस्त है
Following the
They're a bit,
water.
I can see they're a bit cheeky, so we must slowly
Really,
make our way
really. They
back.
will
but
charge any time.
I can see that they're going to start. Hopefully, you boys can move. But
Yeah.
See
You
the
can
nose starting to come up now, and the ears going forward. That's cheekiness coming.
She is Sukani and the male is Bishwajit. And both rescued from the different village of Assam.
And brought together.
Exactly.
And they're paired up.
Exactly.
I love it. Look at them.
This is
They're
best
sweet.
bro सबके लिए एक खुली जगह है जिसको जो करना हो वो कर रहा है you know कोई ऐसी बांध के नहीं रखे जैसे आप लोग जू में देखते हो
They're sweet, but
They are
not
not
that
fully
sweet.
grown. They are not adult completely.
Yeah.
They are still. That's
Yeah.
why they are, because basically
Hey,
the
hey,
Indian
hey.
rhinos are, solitary animals.
So all rhinos, and here they are living their best life.
Yes.
Literally, it's
And of course you can
absolutely
see-
awesome. Oh, Kyle's been got. Did you get that? Cheeky. That's funny. Kyle got. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, cheeky girl. Let's go see him.
Before we go into the ugly part of the tigers, the tiger breedings,
Yeah.
and I'll show you some of the pure breed in Vantara.
That's a beautiful wild Bengal tiger. This is what a tiger should look like. This is
Exactly.
probably a wild caught animal, right?
Exactly. So-
Look at this. So here he's sitting, he's cooling down. See that panting?
beautiful.
That is a heat release. And he's sitting in the water. He's venting out the heat. He's cooling his body down.
Yep.
And we're very lucky because Bengal tigers, like one like this, a real one, very shy.
Now you have seen the beautiful Indian tiger here in this enclosure.
Yep.
Now we are going to see the ugly part of captive breeding.
Okay, let's go.
And after we check out these odd color morph tigers, we're going to play a little game with them that I like to call drone enrichment cat and mouse.
Hi. Hello, big boy.
Tigers are not supposed to look like this. These are selectively bred colored.
look at them man कितने प्यारे हैं यार
Explain it to me because I don't really understand the morph world at all.
All right. Normal tiger color is orange.
Right, the beautiful Bengal tiger.
Perfect,
We've seen
perfect.
it. I know what it looks
Exactly.
like. Yes,
But
this
here,
is not that.
Here you can see the different morphs. 2 morphs you can see here.
Yeah.
One is snow tiger and the
Okay.
other one is golden tiger or the tabby tiger. Because it's completely captive inbreeds.
And it's changed a lot about them, right? And I think that's important to note. Tigers are a solitary animal.
Now
at them
what,
here.
what you are
There's
seeing
6
is
in here? How many are
exactly.
in here?
Yes,
Yeah.
here we have 7 here.
7.
We are trying to bring them back to the wilderness because in the wild they'll come across with different fecal matters.
Of course, yeah.
So we are trying to bring them back to their wilderness.
मस्त शांति से खेल रहे हैं
So now you can see we have done some of the feeding enrichment on the top of that logs. They'll climb onto that.
They love it. They love it. It's a playground.
Exactly.
It's a
Now
playground.
they are showing their natural behavior.
Yep.
Most of our animals are showing the natural behaviors. Climbing, they enjoy the water. You can see the water body. See there?
Oh,
One
yeah,
is
he's
lying
going for
inside the
a
water
swim.
body.
Yeah.
They enjoy the water body,
Beautiful.
everything. They
He's
figure
having a
it out.
swim, he's having a sniff, he's having a climb, they're having a good time.
And moreover, in Vantara, another important part of enrichment is we used to shift these animals to the another paddocks after 2 to 3 months. So they are getting new environment after 2 to 3 months. Always lifelong, he is not here. This
Yep.
group is not here.
Yep.
They'll be moving to another different enclosure every 2 to 3 months.
Yep.
So tiger
Yeah.
means in the forest, white color means it's not a
भाई इन सब में से तुम्हारा फेवरेट एनिमल कौन सा था कमेंट में बताना और एक लाइक ठोक दो भाई अंबानी फैमिली के लिए स्पेशली अनंत अंबानी भाई के लिए लाइक ठोक देना यार बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रहा है वो
camouflage.
Yep.
They'll be identified some other animals or the human beings and they'll be shoot.
Right.
So now that we've seen these insane looking tigers, let's throw the drone up in the air for a giant game of cat and mouse.
What's this, big boy? What's this? So we're back here right now. Watch what happens when I start running. Come on, get me, big guy. Look at him just going for it. Going for it. Ah! I sure hope that glass doesn't break. So if it does, I am screwed. Let's see what happens here. Oh, she wants it, Tommy. She wants it. Oh, she wants it. There you go. Oh boy, you are so close. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, look at him. He's climbing the tree. Look at that. How cool is that? He's climbing the tree to go for it. Yeah, go right down. I dare you. Too close. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. Oh, she's looking at it. Hi. Hi. So we're going full tiger play and behavior here. And you can see Tommy's got the drone going over here. And they're loving it. Look, he wants to jump. He wants to eat me. I mean, this is like for literal. So when you
तो भाई अगर आप लोगों को एनिमल अच्छे लगते हैं और उनको आप बचाना चाहते हैं या कभी बचाया हो तो कमेंट में ज़रूर बताना आपकी कोई ऐसी स्टोरी हो जिसकी लाइफ किसी एनिमल की लाइफ आपने बचाई हो तो भाई अगर आपको एनिमल्स अच्छे लगते हैं और प्यारे लगते हैं तो प्लीज़ लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर देना और फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते
I'll blast through this industry like